Daily Bible reading, Numbers chapter 33, verses 1 through 37. These were the marches of the Israelites who started out from the land of Egypt, troop by troop, in the charge of Moses and Aaron. Moses recorded the starting points of their various marches as directed by the Lord. Their marches by starting points were as follows. They set out from Ramses in the first month. On the 15th day of the first month, it was on the morrow of the Passover offering that the Israelites started out defiantly in plain view of all the Egyptians. The Egyptians, meanwhile, were burying those among them whom the Lord had struck down, every firstborn whereby the Lord executed judgment on their gods. The Israelites set out from Ramses and encamped at Succoth. They set out from Succoth and encamped at Etham, which is on the edge of the wilderness. They set out from Etham and turned about toward Pi-Hahiroth, which faces Baal-Zephon, and they encamped before Migdol. They set out from Pen-Hahiroth and passed through the sea into the wilderness, and they made a 3 days' journey in the wilderness of Etham and encamped in Marah. They set out from Marah and came to Elim. There were 12 springs in Elim and 70 palm trees. So they encamped there. They set out from Elim and encamped by the Sea of Reeds. They set out from the Sea of Reeds and encamped in the wilderness of Sin. They set out from the wilderness of Sin and encamped at Dophik. They set out from Dophik and encamped at Alush. They set out from Alush and encamped at Rephidim. It was there that the people had no water to drink. They set out from Rephidim and encamped in the wilderness of Sinai. They set out from the wilderness of Sinai and encamped at Kibroth-Hattaavah. They set out from Kibroth-Hattaavah and encamped at Hazeroth. They set out from Hazeroth and encamped at Rithmah. They set out from Rithmah and encamped at Rimmon-Perez. They set out from Rimmon-Perez and encamped at Libnah. They set out from Libnah and encamped at Rizah. They set out from Rizah and encamped at Kelheleth. They set out from Kelheleth and encamped at Mount Shepher. They set out from Mount Shepher and encamped at Haradah. They set out from Haradah and encamped at Machaloth. They set out from Machaloth and encamped at Tahath. They set out from Tahath and encamped at Terah. They set out from Terah and encamped at Mithkah. They set out from Mithkah and encamped at Hashmonah. They set out from Hashmonah and encamped at Moseroth. They set out from Moseroth and encamped at Ben-Jaakan. They set out from Ben-Jaakan and encamped at Hor-Haggidgad. They set out from Hor-Haggidgad and encamped at Jotbath. They set out from Jotbath and encamped at Abronah. They set out from Abronah and encamped at Ezion-Geber. They set out from Ezion-Geber and encamped in the wilderness of Zin, that is Kadesh. They set out from Kadesh and encamped at Mount Hor, on the edge of the land of Edom.